So, that one company that's what is it? What is it? The thing that's a noun that everyone keeps saying like it's a verb. Oh, DRS. That's right. Um, yeah, there's this white paper here called "From Physical to Digital: Advancing the Dematerialization of Securities in the U.S." A white paper to the industry written by DTCC itself. The owner of DTC. The owner of the DRS system. That's not a verb. It's a noun. Anyways, so basically, this paper talks about their big goal. This was written in 2020, September. Their big goal, what is it? To dematerialize securities. Why? So they can effectively have a monopoly on ownership. Well, how are they going to do this? This article tells you straight up, it outlines it. Basically, talks about fast. Basically, everything I've said this year, it reiterates it. We're not going to get into that because no one wants to hear that, right? But yeah, the management and processing of physical securities are industry wide challenges. Yet there is strong precedent for the success of dematerialization. Dozens of countries across Europe, Asia Pacific, Africa, and Latin America have stopped issuing physical certificates altogether. Currently, most U.S. securities, including municipal and corporate bonds, U.S. government and mortgage backed securities, commercial paper, and mutual funds, are offered only in paperless form. Certain asset classes, such as listed and unlisted equities, have largely achieved dematerialization through the Fast Automated Securities Transfer Program, or FAST, and Direct Registration System, or DRS. Funny how those are paired together. However, even in the current state of dematerialization, it is often still possible to obtain certificates, which continues to result in multiple handling touchpoints between beneficial owners and financial intermediaries, and to pose risks associated with physical securities processing. So, industry crisis, COVID-19 and physical securities processing. Basically, while DTCC operated seamlessly throughout March and April of 2020, managing record-breaking volumes and unprecedented market volatility, COVID-19 did disrupt one area of business: physical securities processing. Throughout this time, industry stakeholders who worked with physical securities or in physical processing across the industry were enabled to be on premises to handle certificates, stamp and sign documents, receive checks, and process paper. With little to no access to vaults and/or with limited personnel, DTCC and the industry had to look for alternatives and creative workarounds. When the pandemic hit, DTCC implemented various complex processes and regulatory communicated three stop. When the pandemic hit, DTCC implemented various complex processes and regularly communicated these stopgap solutions to industry participants. These workaround solutions were inconvenient but necessary to allow for limited processing with an elongated cycle. So, with this paper, DTCC and its depository subsidiary, the Depository Trust Company, seek the partnership and participation of all industry stakeholders, including banks, broker-dealers, transfer agents, issuers, regulators, industry associations, and exchanges in the effort to achieve full dematerialization in the U.S. financial markets. We need to form active working groups and collaborate to set aggressive but realistic goals and a timeline. I'll say your tactics are aggressive, for damn sure. Together, we will forge a plan to achieve the following goals within the next 3 to 4 years. Number 1, eliminate new issuances of securities in physical form. Number 2, establish a streamlined process for the conversion of existing physical securities to electronic form, which is what you all just did when you DRS'd your shares, which is not possible. Promote DTCC's FAST program by supporting the conversions of non-FAST agents to FAST in order to transition away from high-touch processing. This is what you all fell for. Incentivize participation in DRS by telling people it's going to put it in their name, which, in reality, that doesn't mean shit. Lastly, deliver low-touch processing of restricted equity securities. The success of this plan will require strong support from the industry organizations. It will also require a full-scale and committed adoption by stakeholders of new business practices, changes in technology platforms, and shifts in the legal landscape. And it will require support from regulators. The benefit of achieving complete dematerialization, reducing and ultimately eliminating paper, will lead to a significantly more efficient and resilient U.S. marketplace. Yeah, bullshit. No, it won't. And if you did this, you're an idiot. Sorry. That's just the reality of the situation. Dematerialization today. So, for several years, the processing of physical securities has lagged behind the efficiency and resiliency of servicing of servicing dematerialized securities and has posed myriad challenges for the industry and for the investing public. Sure. So I'm not going to read this whole thing, but basically, dematerialization is a complex industry issue that will require collaboration and consensus among all industry stakeholders, to forge realistic plans, set achievable goals, blah, blah. So anyways, we know here right now that back then, they were begging. Who were they begging? Banks, broker-dealers, transfer agents, issuers, and industry associations, among others, each have their own roles and responsibilities for the success of this plan. So they're all in it together, roping you all in. I tried to tell you what they were doing. You pooped on the only guy telling you the truth all year long. Now, they're going to cease creating new certificates. As far as DRS, currently a security that is DRS eligible is not required to participate in DRS. If an issuer wishes to participate in the DRS program, it can choose between two options. Number one, DRS participating / DRS statement or certificate form. No longer a thing. Number two, what they really want, DRS participating DRS statement only form. That's what literally just happened this year. The security is fully uncertificated. A holder can only receive a DRS statement and cannot obtain a certificate from the transfer agent, which is exactly the case this year. And then it talks about fast agents, everything that everyone ignored when I was trying to explain it. They talk about Seed & Co., deposits and withdrawals. Oh, and when it comes to Seed & Co., they've literally been working to reduce their balance in Seed & Co. So you've been helping them. Congratulations. Taking shares off the books of Seed & Co. is what they want. So I'll leave this down below so you can take a read. And yeah, let's look at the next steps real quick. The next steps as of September 19th, this was their agenda. Number one, form working groups and collaborate with industry organizations and regulators to set a timeline. With the support and participation of these industry working groups, the first step will be to determine dematerialization priorities based on complexity and impact. Number two, automate high-touch processes by converting non-fast to fast agents. We must agree on a timeline for converting non-fast agents to the FAST program. DTC suggests a 36-month, 3-year target to eliminate non-fast transfer agent participation. This will require changing DTC rules, subject to regulatory approvals, to require a fast relationship, affecting all existing certificates except non-transferable and bearer issues. Coordinate activities to convert existing physical inventory in DTC's vault with non-fast agents into fast. We recognize this is not an insignificant effort. DTC currently has 188,849 issues, presenting 491,844 certificates to convert to fast. So you've all been allowing them to convert you to fast, which is exactly what they've wanted. So, require all new listed equities to conform to DRS statement only and convert all existing equities to DRS statement only. So, I mean, you did it, everyone. Congrats. And this video is only for those who talk shit to me all year. I have a personal vendetta against all of them because they're idiots, likely bots. But, this is more reality for you. So enjoy chewing on this shit. Still waiting for an argument. But, keep DRS in those shares, guys. Clearly it's working. What price is GME at again? Oh, yeah. I think it's like, below 200. That's for sure. Anyways, if you'd like to know... By the way, here's computer share here, which we know now is Wells Fargo, which backs up, the collaborative effort by banks and, what, I'm done. I've said enough. Go look at this. But you won't. Bye. I love you all that support me. Those who don't, I don't care.